Hey everybody, it's Justice for Comics. It is Wednesday evening. Decided to record a video instead of doing a live stream. I don't know, I'm going old school. Plus, I think I'm getting close to my monthly allotment of live stream hours on StreamYard, so I might be doing just a few of these as recordings and load them on YouTube. So this is just going to be a review of books that are coming out next Wednesday. So this is books that are coming out on March, I believe the 18th. I got this in the mail today, though. A real quick, Batman number 38, second print variant. There was a little spec on this. Obviously, it didn't really end up panning out. I think a couple people, I think I read it on Instagram. Somebody was speculating that the villain in this, Matthew Garner, I think his name is, who basically considers himself the new Bruce Wayne. There was some speculation on this that maybe he was eventually going to become Punchline. He was a transgendered character, and that all ended up being debunked. James Tynion himself responded to it. I mean, it got enough speculation on it to force the writer of the current Batman series to respond, so I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, I bought this for like I bought these for maybe $2 or $3. So basically, I bought them for cover price. And this is a low print run. It's still a first appearance of a character, a minor character, which is that Matthew Garner, who is considering himself like a Bruce Wayne type character. Similar origin as Bruce Wayne. So it's definitely a minor key. I bought this for really cheap, 2 copies, thinking, yeah, this blows up. Maybe this book will be a really hot book because it's a second print. The print run on this is a lot lower than the regular A cover. There's also a B cover by Copial that's pretty nice. Still a good book to have in the collection long term, just because I think they may do something with that character down the road. Writers love to do that. They'll reintroduce an old character that appeared previously. So I know this is not everyone's favorite run. The Tom King run left its mark, and now it seems like Batman is more popular than ever. All you need is a lull and a little dip, and then you get a new writer on the series, and everyone's wanting to buy it. So, just a kind of a cool book. I like the black and white version a tad better than the color anyway. So, yeah, definitely a lower print run with the second print sketch variant there. Another book I got in the mail is Ravencroft number 2. This is the 1:25 ratio variant by Scan. Just a really cool looking cover. I bought it off eBay. I think with shipping and everything, it might have been like around $20. So, I got it a little lower than ratio. But of course, now you go on eBay, I think you can pick this up for about $15, $16, which I think is a good buy. It's in a really nice shape, beautifully mint condition, and I just love the color, the cover on this. Just a really cool drawing. I like that werewolf by night type character. So, yeah, just a cool looking cover, Scan cover. All right, let's jump into it here. These are the books coming out next Wednesday, the 18th, and we're starting off. Let me zoom in here a little bit. We're starting off with Dark Horse, Bang number 2. I know the first issue sold out. The second print was actually of issue number 1 was even hotter than the first prints. It's not sold out yet, so Dark Horse has a development deal, I think, with Netflix. So a lot of these series that are coming out likely are getting optioned. Doesn't mean they're going to be doesn't mean that they're going to be developed. A lot of stuff gets optioned all the time that doesn't pan out into anything. So buy cautiously. I mean, if you like the series and it's a good read, pick it up. But I just grabbed number 1. I haven't even read number 1 yet, so I don't even know if I want to buy number 2. I'm going to wait and read it first. Okay. Cool looking Predator cover. Glow in the dark. I do like that. I've bought a few of the Predator Hunters. I think I bought the Volume 2. That came out a few years ago. It was pretty good. And it is a cool looking cover, so that's one that you may want to look at. Now, I did grab this. It's a #1 Starship Down. The premise sounded pretty cool. Artwork looks pretty good by Andrea Muti. So the premise of the book is a cultural anthropologist consults with U.S. naval intelligence to investigate the discovery of an extraterrestrial ship buried under the ice for thousands of years in Siberia. The meddling Russians, Vatican officials, the international media spotlight, and her own insecurities all threaten her efforts to keep the fabric of society from crumbling. A brand new thriller with a blistering art from Andrea Muti. Moody, I don't know. But yeah, it just looks like a cool book. So I'm gonna at least grab that. Who knows? It might get optioned. Seems to be the speculation these days. All right, so I think that does it for Dark Horse. I don't think there was anything else there that. Oh yeah, there was one other thing. X-ray Robot #1. There's the A cover, which it looks pretty cool. You got my artwork by Mike Allred, and you've got a interesting Chris Samney and Matthew Wilson cover. I'm grabbing the B cover just because I think the print run will be a little lower on this. I do like the kind of 60s feel to it with the checker border. It just looks interesting. The premise of this book, I don't even know what this book's about. Let's take a look here real quick. Max is a family man seeking a more interesting life. While conducting a new experiment at work, the fabric of his reality is torn before his eyes, and a robotic figure appears, claiming to be his 277-year-old self. The robot is able to X-ray multiple dimensions and battles a nihilistic entity from another dimension who wants to take all life to its pre-Big Bang status. Max and the robot embark on an interdimensional road trip through the past and future to take down the nihilist and save the universe. So, sounds interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a go. I'll grab at least the first issue, and I decided to go with the B cover there, which is by Chris Samney and Matthew Wilson. So I think that there's only basically 2 books I'm picking up this week from Dark Horse. Starship Down and X-Ray Robot #1, both first issues. Yeah, I think there's a good chance, Dark Horse really is pushing to get a lot of these titles optioned, so it's not a bad idea just to pick them up, at least the first issue. All right, moving on to DC. #9, Batman 91. I don't know if this is starting to settle down. I noticed it's not sold out yet. A cover's pretty nice. Notice no punchline on the cover, but you do have I think that's Harley Quinn on the cover there, kicking some butt. And you got a really, really nice Matina B cover with the Penguin and a couple of his penguins with some rocket launchers strapped to their back. Kind of cool. Reminds me of that, what was it, Batman Returns movie? Danny DeVito was playing the Penguin. Yeah, just beautiful Matina cover, so that's definitely one I'm grabbing. I'm also grabbing this, The Brave and the Bold 28. First appearance of the Justice League. Just think that's a book that I don't know if I'll ever be able to afford. Even a low-grade copy of this book is pretty expensive. So I'll take the next best thing, have a nice facsimile edition. Yeah, that's kind of a no-brainer for $3. I'll take that. Deceased Unkillables #2. I think I pre-ordered just the Matina cover with Cheetah on the cover there. I think that's all I did was just pre-order that B cover. There's also kind of a cool, I don't know what horror movie homage this is for, but Reborn to Kill. Yeah. Natural Born Killers, I'm going to say. It's not really a horror movie, though, is it? I don't know. I'm a little confused. JLA number $1 comic. Isn't that a book you can already buy for $1 in the back issue bins? I don't know. I've got a big run of that series, and I tried to sell it on eBay for a long time. No one even made an offer. So I don't know. I don't know why anybody would want to spend $1 on something that already originally is probably worth $1. Joker Harley Criminal Sanity number 2. Oh, that was already out. I was going to say, didn't that already come out? I guess this is a signed copy by Matthew Mayhew. So yeah, forget that. Moving on. Nice Frizzen cover by Lolo Woods. Frizzen cover, pretty cool. Kind of like that. Now, notice Nightwing is sold out. I'm assuming it's because Punchline is in this book. I don't know if that's confirmed yet or not, but it did sell out very, very quickly. So I was able to put the A cover on my pull list. So I've got 2 copies of that coming to me. I was not able to grab the B cover, which is nice, by Alan Qua. It's definitely a cool looking cover. I like it a lot. I think the A cover, though, could be the hotter cover just because it's got Joker on it, and he looks a little crazy there, as he always does. So I think the A cover is going to be the one. If you could only get one at your LCS, try to grab the A cover if you can. I am picking up Plunge number 2. I haven't read this yet. Plunge number 1 is coming in my order this week from Midtown. This is a Gary Frank cover, just kind of a cool looking, scary cover of this guy. I don't know, looking through the porthole there. I don't know. Just, I hope it's good. I haven't read the first issue yet, but I am going to grab number 2 and give that one a read. Robin 80th anniversary. Yeah, just a lot of covers. Pick the one you like if you feel like picking that up. I'm not going to grab this. I don't know. For some reason, I just didn't. I guess if I was going to choose a cover, I'd probably go with the Putri cover. Just like Yasmin Putri. She's a great artist, and I do like that cover the best out of all of them. So, but I'm not going to pick that up. Strange Adventures number 1. That came out a week ago, so if you missed it and you want a signed copy by Tom King, there you go, $5. That seems pretty cheap for a signature book, right? Although Tom King is not as popular as he used to be, I'm sure. Let's see here. I don't know what's going on with Teen Titans. I did read a couple of the issues recently with Crush going against Lobo, and I didn't get to finish that. I'll have to see if I can grab that storyline. Year of the Villain, Hell Arisen number 4. Obviously, I don't know if Punchline's in this book or not, but that's probably why people are buying it up. It did sell out very quickly on Midtown. I do have a pull list for the A cover, 2 copies, and I also have been pre-ordering at least 1 copy of number 4, the Federici cover, rather. I did pre-order that, so I think I'll have 2 number 1s and 1 B cover on that issue. I think it does it for DC. Kind of a cool Wonder Woman, the Golden Age Omnibus. That's kind of neat. That's an expensive book right there if you have that in your collection. Moving on to Dynamite Entertainment. Yeah, I mean, they've got some cool looking covers. Derek Chu, Perillo. There's a nice Adam Hughes. Red Sonja Age of Chaos #3. If I could get this book, I would pick this up if I could find it for around $15 to $20, but don't really think I want to pay more than $20 for it. So I don't know. That could be a tough book to get just because there's a lot of Adam Hughes fans, and there may be enough demand on that book to keep it near ratio, but I believe it's a 1 in 60. Most of these icon variants have been 1 in 60 type of pull. So $42.50, they'll tell you it's a great deal, but I think you can get it cheaper if you're patient. Looks like there's also an incentive cover by Michael Turner. Yeah, it looks okay. I like the Adam Hughes cover a lot better, so I would probably look for the Hughes cover versus that one. Yeah, that's kind of a cool cover. Her stopping the airplane like Batman Returns. Remember Brandon Routh? That was one of the scenes I did like in that movie, is when he kind of saved everybody on that plane. It was kind of cool. But yeah, that's kind of a nice looking cover. Don't think I'm picking anything up though from Dynamite, so that's going to be one that I will pass on. Again, a really nice looking Perillo cover. Vengeance of Vampirilla #6. Just a really nice looking cover for $42.50. And I would love to get it cheaper than that, but yeah, it's that one's kind of nice. IDW, I don't think there was anything there that I liked. Image, I've noticed Bitterroot, since they've been doing these homage covers. I'm not too sure what this one is an homage to, but these incentive covers have been selling out very, very quickly, and the A covers been selling out as well. So Bitterroot has some fire under it right now, no doubt about it. Middle West 16 is a book. I pre-order this every month. It's one of my favorite reads. I love Scotty Young's writing. The artwork by Corona is not related to the coronavirus, but the artwork by Jorge Corona is fantastic, so highly recommend picking that book up. Spawn 301, I think I pre-ordered this Matina cover. Not one of his best, but it's still a nice cover. And I think there is a sellout on the McFarlane cover, the D variant. That one is sold out. Is anybody still buying Undiscovered Country? I've not heard anyone talk about that book, so I don't know. I picked up the first issue, one of the store variants that I liked, but I wasn't really impressed with it. So that does it for Image. Moving on to Marvel. You got a cool looking Raza cover. I think I pre-ordered that in advance. I'm not 100% sure, but looks like something I would pre-order. I like that Raza cover. It's very nice. And let me load some more here. Kind of skipping through some stuff I'm not really interested in. Captain Marvel 16. I think the only one I'm really interested in is I do like this Boss Logic cover. Just a cool looking cover. Obviously, there is the ability to also buy it in a Virgin. Same cover basically. Just, no trade dress or anything for $51, but I think I'm just going to go with the regular cover on that. I also believe I pre-ordered Conan 14. Nice EM Gist cover. I do like the Conan books. They've been solid reads. Let's see, what else am I grabbing next Wednesday? I don't hear anyone talking about Fantastic Four or Spider-Man. It's sort of like, the theory is, a lot of people have said in the comic community that they don't because they didn't own these titles for a while, that there was wasn't a lot of focus on those titles. But now that they do own Fantastic Four and X-Men, and a lot of these were Fox properties. I think the Sony deal is still sort of out there, but yeah, it's probably one of the reasons the book isn't doing that great. All right. Morbius number 5. A cover is nice by Scan, of course. I love that. I did pre-order that. But man, I really like this. This artist is really good. Young Jun Park. I'm going to guess that's his name. Just a cool looking cover. I love the way that cover looks. So that's definitely one I pre-ordered. I know there's a Spider Woman number 1, all kinds of covers. I guess this is her new costume is this one versus the old one. Yeah, the old one was kind of out of style. I think it warranted a new costume. So you've got a nice art term cover. That one looks pretty nice. Yeah, a lot of different covers. Pick the one that you like. Man, there's a lot of covers. Some incentive covers. I know this Peach Momoko artist has been very popular lately. I'm sure that might do well. You got a nice Kara Andrews cover. That's pretty cool. And you got this is like a 1 in 200 web variant. Kind of neat. And you can get a virgin version of that cover by Art Germ for $340. Yeah, I think I'm going to pass on that. That's more than I usually spend on my pre-orders for the entire month. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that. I think that might be it. Yeah, I think that's it for Marvel. Moving on to Image. Not Image, I'm sorry. Independence, Archangel, number 8. Just a cool looking cover. The premise of this book sounds pretty cool. It's kind of heaven and hell fighting each other, and this Archangel is sort of in the middle, caught in the middle there. And when you're an angel, you know, you don't always have the power of God on you. You've got to have an AK-47. So just a cool looking cover. I'm interested in that for sure. I pre-ordered that a while ago. And there's some other stuff. I'm not too sure what this Artemis and the Assassin number 1 is. Aftershock does put out a good quality book. There's one regular A cover, which is okay, holding some heads there. And you got a pretty cool looking B cover, which is an incentive cover. Probably like a 1 in 20, it looks like, if I had to guess. Still not sold out at Midtown. Let's see, what else did I like? Yeah, that might be it. I don't remember anything else that was really speaking out to me that I needed to have. I think I'm going to grab this just because it looks interesting. Hotel Hell or something like that. I don't know. Artist, Writers, and Artisans does pretty low print runs, so I'm going to grab it just to see if it's any good. I think there's one other book I did grab that's coming out, and I think it's sold out. Let me take a look here. I think it's a little further down. They got a kind of a cool throwback cover, Planet Comics. That's cool. Scantily Clothed Women. That always sells comic books. Red Mother. I don't know what the B cover looks like, but yeah, good looking book. I mean, I've read it so far. I've read the first 3 issues. I enjoyed it. I didn't think there was anything wrong with it. It looks pretty interesting. Resistance. This is a Raza cover. Just a cool looking cover. I like that. And you got writing by J. Michael Straczynski. He's done a lot of Marvel books in the past. Pretty well-known artist, so that might be worth grabbing. Screaming Horror #1. I did grab this. It is sold out now in Midtown. I think the reason I grabbed it just is because it had a really cool looking cover. I have no idea if this is any good. Written in art by the Gurch. The Gurch. I don't know. We'll see if the Gurch is on point here next week. Something is Killing the Children #6. A couple different covers here. There's the A cover. There's also a B cover by Frizen, Jenny Frizen. I think that's what it's going to look like right there. Let me move my camera over. So there's kind of a color version. And I think there is also kind of like a black and white with red. I mean, that's pretty cool. But I'm pretty sure that's going to be a ratio variant. Is going to go for a little bit more money. Let's see. Yeah, so the one I'm grabbing is just the $3 one, and then there's the incentive one, which is the one I just showed you. They want $25 for that one, so it might be worth grabbing. There's also a thank you variant. I don't think that one is showing up here yet. I don't see any of the images on eBay for that yet, so. But it is sold out on Midtown, so it's probably a pretty low supply. Undone by Blood #2. I don't think I've read the first issue. I have it. I just haven't had a chance to read it. There's an incentive cover and a regular cover. I'm probably just going to grab the A cover if I like what I read on the first one. And I think that might be it, guys. It's kind of an important week, but not a huge week. So yeah, make your plans. Make sure you either grab stuff off of Midtown or make sure you've got a pull list somewhere at an LCS. Not a bad idea. But that's all I had for you. It's 27 minutes. I'm winding down the evening here, and I will be on again. More than likely tomorrow I'll do my whiskey, cigar, and comic show. I'll do a live stream on that. But I think on some of these, just reviewing new comic books, I might just do videos like this and post them. And yeah, I know it's not exciting. Not as exciting because you're not in the chat, and we're not, going off on tangents. It's just me going over the books that are coming out next Wednesday. But that's what I had for you. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss any of the videos. And leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. What do you think of these books? I kind of showed you what I'm grabbing next Wednesday. Let me know what you are grabbing. Maybe there's a book on there that I should have highlighted that I didn't. Please let me know that in the comments. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow evening for my comics, cigar, and whiskey show. Thanks.